Greetings once again, everyone, and welcome to Wakely Gymnasium. Last game of the home season and the visiting season for the home team, Dover-Sherborn Raiders, and for the visitors, the Cape Cod Academy Seahawks. Brad, today, Dover-Sherborn tries to move up in the rankings, and Cape Cod Academy needs a win if they want to qualify for the tournament.
I'm expecting a good game tonight, Bruce. Both these teams are pretty strong.
Cape Cod comes in 9-10 on the year. They lost their first 5 games, so they finished up pretty well at 9-10 with a game to go. You need 10 to qualify. Raiders come in 12-7.
I was almost out.
Ball comes from the Scalabrini. She'll bring it up right to left for the home team. Drive by Hannah Scary, and she takes exactly 9 seconds to give her team a lead. 2-0 Raiders. Bringing the ball into the forecourt is Lily Shanahan. Over to Moore. Down low. They're looking for the big girl inside. And a poor shot from Jenna Marsh.
Good defense there from Reese O'Connell.
Hills drives in the forecourt. Hills comes right side. Outside, Reese O'Connell thought about it. Scalabrini, the freshman, guarded by Moore. Shot short. Rebound inside. Looks like O'Connell. We get a tie-up. And it'll go back to the Raiders. What?
Huh.
No, that's funny because the possession arrow.
Yeah, it looked like it might have been a foul, but.
No, it was a tie-up. He called it, and I think the possession arrow moved real quickly because next time it'll be Dover-Sherborn ball. Pop outside. Nice shot, a free for Lily Shanahan.
Yeah, nothing but net.
Mackenzie Balfour, one of the captains, is their best scorer. She wears number 20. And there she is trying to block Hills, but she drives too late, and Hills scores to make it 4-3 Raiders.
What a sweet pass that was from Reese. She found in the open Hills.
Left side, ball comes over to Kate Kalejo-Moore. And the pass intended for nobody, really. Hills drives one-on-one, fakes, goes up with a hook, misses, gets fouled by number 4, Lily Shanahan.
Yeah, it looked like Lily was trying to stand her ground and get that charge.
Lily Shanahan starting along with Beth Cialetti. They're both freshmen.
Just off the mark on that first one.
Looks like we have 3 people from Cape Cod Academy. And just like yesterday on the Tuesday game, there were 3 people from Martha's Vineyard.
I know, that's...
Not a big crowd today. Ball deflects out of bounds. It'll be going the other way.
I mean, I'd expect it from Martha's Vineyard because it's on an island, but Cape is just a little bit of a hike.
Plus, it was a very windy day yesterday, and they were trying to start the game early, but it didn't happen. Ball stolen nicely by Marsh. Feeds inside for the captain, and Balfour makes it 5-4 visitors.
Yeah, textbook play right there.
Scary, got it by Balfour. Now she's bumped. Oh boy, she bumped by Cialetti.
Yeah, that weather was terrible yesterday. You gotta hope that boat made it home.
I assume it did. A sparse crowd here on the home side. Not bad, not great. Ball in the backcourt for Erica Hills. Hills moving left side. Scalabrini sets it up. Freshman to the foul line. Hook inside. And drawing the foul is Reese O'Connell to the line to shoot 2 with 555s to go in the first quarter. 5-4 Cape Cod Academy. During the season, Raiders had an 8-game winning streak, which is very impressive.
Yeah.
And they were decidedly at an advantage in their 49-26 over the Vineyard on the 22nd. Vineyard, a weak team this year. Falmouth comes in with a 54-28 win over, Cape Cod comes in with a 54-28 win over Falmouth on the 21st. So that puts them in qualification for the tournament if they can get a win tonight. That won't help. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be white ball. Timeout, Raiders.
Yeah, so far the Raiders have been playing pretty well. I mean, not perfect on the foul line, but let's hope that changes.
Well, it's closer than the Vineyard game already, huh?
Yeah, it is.
I mean, the Vineyard were never in it.
No.
If I remember, the first quarter was 18-4.
Yeah, it was pretty.
I mean, at that point, you're saying, whoops, you can tell.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're a great team, you're not making a big comeback.
Yeah, exactly. Our defense was just way too much to handle last night.
People dribbling in. They don't usually charge admission for school vacation week.
Nope. Come watch a free show.
On the season, I thank Caney Klebda for today's stats. Overall team stats in field goals, the Raiders on two-pointers are 40%, on three-pointers 25%. Their free throws are 61%. You'd like that a little higher. They average 32 rebounds per game and 9 steals per game.
Solid.
Yeah, solid is right. And the last game that you guys covered, they had a lot of underclassmen playing. They took the starters out early
Yeah.
and let the kids play. Well, they're all kids, right?
Yeah, exactly. But I know what you mean.
I mean, for example, Brooke Canty was the leading scorer with 9 points. Drew Hassar and Avery O'Connell has 7. Those aren't usually your scoring leaders, but good. Yesterday they were.
Yeah, exactly. You love to see it on a day like that.
I think they want Scalabrini bringing the ball up. Boy, that didn't work too well. Ball comes over to Balfour. She passes inside. An errant pass. Bounds around. Balfour gets it back over to number 13, Marsh. Marsh bounces right. Moore to Marsh on a give and go. Ball deflects around, and Scary in the middle picks it up on an interception.
Yeah. Sorry.
Go.
I was gonna say having a freshman as your floor general is not typical.
No, it's not. They have the ball back, do the Raiders. Feed inside for Scalabrini, tallest player out there. Reese has it bopped in the air. Nice steal by number 11, Stiletti. They drive right side. Little Shanahan lays it up and misses. Rebound easily, Scalabrini. She sees Balfour, hooks it up the floor off Hill's foot. She controls against Shanahan. Bomb outside by Scary, too far. Rebound, O'Connell. Scalabrini will start it up again. Hannah driving the paint, lays it up, no one to bother her.
Man, so smooth.
If Cape Cod's going to stay in this game, number 32, Moore, has to stay in the middle, and so does Balfour down low and block.
Agreed.
Go for rebounds and block. If they're not going to box out on the defensive boards, they're out of this game already. They got to get the ball back. Feed inside of Moore, slapped away. Moore has it, throws it to me. Really? It looked like it was coming up here. I wouldn't have caught it, though. Balfour. It's white ball.
You got good range from up here, don't you?
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah. Now, they're coming up in a diamond offense out of the backcourt. I'll explain that in a minute. Scary inside to Spalding. She got fouled. Doesn't matter. Hill scores.
Yeah, nice quick pass there. Spalding.
If you watch the Raiders come out of the backcourt, they're in a triangle, and Scalabrini is in the bottom of the triangle because they want to work the big girl down in back to help out bring the ball up. Mm-hmm. It gives them a lot of movement and options when you got Scalabrini can pass off to the guards. Rather than the guards bringing up, getting in trouble, Scalabrini becomes the feeder in the backcourt. It's good, and she's a freshman. She'll learn from that.
Yeah.
Balfour looking around, bounce pass to Moore, brings it back out, side to Shanahan. Shanahan, the freshman, cross court to Balfour, fakes. Hill stays with her, inside, pop by Marsh, doesn't go. Going the other way, Scalabrini one-on-one against Moore. She goes right by her, drives left,
What
waits.
a play.
Oh
My gosh.
She let Moore come in, said, see you later, and Moore went right by her. Scalabrini waited and finished.
Just a smart move.
And as a freshman, you like to see that.
I know.
She's learning. Bomb outside off the backboard and no good by Cialetti. Hills past the scorer's table. Hills down the floor in front of her, the visitor's bench. To Hannah. Scary, top of the key. Scary bumped. Turns around, keeps a pivot foot. Back to Scalabrini. Ileana for a drive. No good.
Ooh.
But going to the line will be Riccanti. .254 to go in quarter number 1 as Mavis O'Neill.
If you look at this Cape Cod team,
You
you can see that A lot of the girls are from different areas in the Cape.
Yeah, it's a regional academy, I believe, down in Osterville in the Cape.
Huh.
So they draw from all over the Cape. As an academy, they can do that.
Interesting.
And what you just saw as you were looking at that, Mavis O'Neill came in. She's an 8th grader, Brad. And I don't, they must have a small team.
Yeah.
Layup. Good foul. And going to the line is Marsh. Look at it, you'll see a couple of 7th graders, class of 27. Let's see, 1 7th grader, and I've got two 8th graders. So when you're a combined school, upper and lower school, middle, high school, you can do that. But you hate to see them draw a 7th grader up.
Yeah.
But it's telling you they don't have a lot of depth at the academy. Good positioning by Hills. I like the way she did that. She waited, kept the presence, gave it to Scalabrini, and they now set up. 2.5 to go on the game clock for the quarter. Scalabrini, that's Hills rather. Hills back to Spalding, sideliner. She shot it too deep. Rebound inside, Hills can't finish. And finally, Balfour pulls it down. McKenzie is a good basketball player, but chipped out of bounds by Marsh off her fingertips. It'll be white ball.
Yeah, I didn't see 20 on their roster.
Yeah, it's 15, Brad. I thought I might. Oh, I didn't give. Here, take this roster, Brad.
No, it's okay. I can just.
Yeah, make it 20.
All right,
yeah, she
you.
switched. I noticed that on some video.
Oh, look at this speed coming down.
Marsh, Balfour. No, you can't miss that.
Yeah.
She did. You can't miss the easy ones. It's your last game of the season. Down the floor comes number 11,
great
Chanty.
pass.
To Scary, bucket. And there's a 4-point turnaround, right?
Yep.
2 not made, 2 made. Not good. 13-7, 145 to go.
Good for Diaz.
2-hander, overshot, and right into the arms of Brooke Canty. She's tied up by her opposite number, which would be Cioletta. Gets the ball off to Scary. They're playing with a lot of confidence.
Now it's a 3-on-1 right now, you see?
Look at that. So much confidence,
Wow.
Brad.
Yeah. Well, in the DS zone right there, the Seahawks had 3 girls covering, 1 girl, which, I mean, DS noticed that and immediately moved the ball up.
Way outside. Shanahan for 3.
Hey now.
She bopped it off the high glass.
Remind me of like a Larry Bird shot.
That's her second 3-pointer. Scalabrini drops, then she doesn't know what to do with it. She finally bobbles around, taken down by number 24, Mavis O'Neill, the 8th grader. To Cioletta.
Yeah.
Cioletta didn't know what she wanted to do, and by the time she did it, she walked.
Oh, no comes in for Hills.
I know that name.
Yep. Sebastian was trying to call it no-go.
We don't want to talk about that, do we?
No.
No. Sometimes lessons are learned hard.
Yep.
Nice play. No, around a screen.
Oh,
no good. Rebound up. O'Connell.
What a way to finish off that rebound.
Half a minute to go in the quarter. Pass comes into Spalding, of all people. Wasn't intended that way. Reese brings it back. The senior over timeline with the green sneakers that we love so much. Last year we'll see those. No, outside. Bang!
Hey, what a basket.
How do you come off the bench and be hot on your first shot or second shot, whatever that was?
I love to see it, though.
5 seconds to go in the quarter, 20-10. Looks like Shanahan. This will be good. Balfour, too far. At the end of 1. Dover-Sherborn takes a 20-10 lead. Brad, it was 5-5, and then Dover-Sherborn scored 15 out of the last 20 points in the quarter.
Crazy.
That's because I took math in high school.
Yeah. What do we have for turnovers? We have Debbie here. Oh, yeah. So, Cape Cod has 7 turnovers, and DS only has 5.
And the thing is, the turnovers didn't hurt DS. Every time.
Yeah.
CCA, as I call them, versus CCR, which is a whole different thing. They had a lot of turnovers that didn't help them.
No, they did not need that.
And Brad, you know what you see sometimes with a team that's 9-10 from a different league? You see the competition can be better or worse, if not the same. And sometimes I've seen teams, well, we saw it during the 2019 championship season. DS went into Towns. We're undefeated. We have 1 loss, and they beat them.
Yeah.
And because DS is in a very competitive, tough, good league. And when you play Bellingham's and Medways and et cetera,
Medfield.
Yeah.
Yep.
Matter of fact, the football team next fall, believe it or not, the schedule is out. I almost fell out of my chair. Instead of playing Weston, they're playing Ashland, the football team. And Ashland has always been a perennial powerhouse in football. So DS, is trying to play more competition. The problem here with this game in Martha's Vineyard yesterday is these teams are begging for opponents. And DS said, okay, we'll play some out-of-town games back and forth. And the kids get to go to the Vineyard, right?
Yeah, that's great.
They get to get on the Cape twice. Next year, they go to the Vineyard and to Cape Cod Academy. So it's a nice experience for them as well. It's a treat for the DS girls.
Absolutely. Who doesn't love to go to the Cape?
Absolutely. And stay there.
Yeah, exactly.
No, working against, doesn't matter because she doesn't have the ball. Scary to know who's open in the wing. Oops.
Ooh.
Karam's off the rim. And finally, Moore picks it up, hands it off to Marsh. What's happening is, watch Cape Cod. They're being forced to do things before they want to do them.
Like that.
Yeah, exactly. They're completely out of sync, and
Reese.
O'Connell makes them pay.
Yes, she does. Excellent play there.
They probably haven't seen this tight of a defense against them, and they're just bedazzled by it. Moore into Balfour. She pops. Oh boy, she's wide. She's off her mark by a lot.
Yeah.
No, who's developed into quite the ball player, seriously. Watching her, and especially Parker Kendall, who we'll see again next year, and this one here, Scary. They've all grown. Even, look at that, Spalding.
Yeah,
Every one of them has grown. And Reese O'Connell's fine-tuned her game as a senior, become a leader. I hear Spalding yelling out of defense. And the young lady's a junior. She's bringing it to the game.
That's awesome. Love
Intensity.
to see it.
Yeah. Outside.
This team is very intense.
Marsh. And Balfour looks up at the heavens saying, what in the world? I got to say, and I'm not a coach, but Catherine Mavulo is the coach for Cape Cod. She needed to use a timeout because it's way off the mark now. She's talking to the official. But, you needed to call a timeout when you saw things weren't going right to settle your team, and DS walks. And if you don't use that timeout, Brad, the team's going to become discombobulated even more.
It's true. It's the coach's job to be able to recognize that, take those timeouts.
Shanahan's come out, and making her debut is Allie Mooring. Inside, Moore. I don't know.
Just well guarded.
And shooting off the mark.
Yeah.
Look at this breakaway.
Like, just the passing here from DS, and it's just the depth, and it seems like it doesn't matter who you put in. They're going to find the open player and put it in the basket.
Mooring gets it back. Oh, high post, outside, faking. What, Marsh? What do we got on the floor? Foul? Okay, I didn't see a thing, but it's a foul on DS. Balfour. By the way, you have a compliment to me, Brad. You owe me a compliment. How much have I disagreed with the officials this season? Minimal. Because I'm behaving. That's the first foul on Brooke Canty. We don't know how long it'll last,
I know, right? Wait till you get comfortable.
Jenna Marsh. For Shanahan. Hop step. Back to Moore. She works it around for Mooring. Moore. Tipped away. Balfour has it. Feet inside to the open.
What a play. Hassar.
Drew Hassar just came into the game, and she made a great defensive play. Now she has the ball right wing. Looks around. Wings it back out. Hands off. Down base. There's no. Wings it back out. Pop. Canty. No good. Up.
And
Good foul.
Yeah, speaking back about Hassar, so she came into the game, made a very good assist, and then did that on defense. She's already a special player.
Brad, the game is getting out of hand, and Cape Cod needs a win, and all right, I can't call timeouts.
No. You wish you could, though.
But, some people will say, well, the girls know the plan, let them play. Yeah, but they're not playing the plan.
Yeah.
Because DS's defense is so tough.
You got to knock them off. Their stride, I should say.
Shanahan baseline, back out. Balfour set for a three. In the air it comes. Goes out of bounds. It's off Avery O'Connell. No, it's
Nope.
not. It's white ball.
Yeah, they said it's off Ali Mooring, number 3.
Very good. Thank you.
Looks like already there are 4 Cape Cod players backcourt, you know.
Reese O'Connell, a new player in the game. Amari Hughes, she's got the ball. She was in the JV earlier this season. She's come in to replace Kendall Parker. Driving is Avery O'Connell. Shoots, misses. Her sister goes to the rebound. Two sisters playing with the ball. But they lose it. Here comes Balfour. See, I want Balfour down low. I want her in the low post because that's a bomb. What do I know?
Right, her third three-pointer
Yeah,
of the
it is.
game.
Lily Shanahan with 9 points. That's easy to score.
I like what I've seen from Shanahan on defense, too. She plays hard defense. Not the tallest girl on the floor, but definitely one of the hardest working.
Nice play, Hassar. Pop. Good!
Drew.
Coming in sharp off the bench impresses the coach and the fans.
And the announcers.
Shanahan bounce pass to Balfour. Now, see, that's what you... Hughes with the boards. Sorry, but Balfour's a senior. There's no excuse. She's got to finish that off. What was
And
she
she fouls.
You know,
no.
that was a frustration foul. She reached in, didn't have a chance for the ball, really, and fouled.
Uh-huh.
And I believe a timeout called... No. They're not going to use their timeouts. Marsh is off. And she's been replaced by... I don't know. 24, Mavis. Mavis O'Neill. Outside.
Drew for 3.
Nope. Hits the supports. It'll go the
Yeah.
other way. Turnover.
But yeah,
Sorry.
So I was gonna say Mackenzie Balfour has been like getting there and getting to the shot. You know, just her percentage is off today, and I hope she turns it around.
More.
Oh,
Nice bank.
look at that little fadeaway.
Nice fadeaway. That's what I meant. She didn't bank it. She fadeawayed it. If that's a word. Nice play. Look at that.
Look at
The
Avery.
younger O'Connell. No, open. No, scores.
Sure.
33-15. Raiders, 305.
Sure shot right there from no.
Yeah, say that 3 times fast. Balfour, the right wing. Mavis. Hands off to Shanahan. She wanted that. She couldn't get it. Balfour take the 3. Nice.
See? Now she got it back.
33-18. Visitors down by 15. You're looking at Drew Hassar in front of the visitors bench.
Good pick right there.
She went around that nicely, didn't she?
Yeah.
Scalabrini for Avery.
Ooh, my gosh.
They help each other. She helps her up. That's the charge on Dover-Sherborn. It was a funny charge because it was at an angle, but it was a charge nevertheless. And somebody called timeout. Why do I think it was Dover-Sherborn? I don't know.
Maybe it was.
I don't know. Well, you know something? Cape Cod needs it. No matter who called it, CCA needed a timeout.
Yeah, they did.
They need a win. Dover-Sherborn can, if they can hold on, they'll be 13-7 and in good position, Brad, for the first playoff home game in your lifetime.
I know, right?
In a long time, anyways. I was going to say my lifetime, but no, we don't want to go that far back. Don't agree with me.
I know, so that's really exciting.
You arrived at the anthem. You didn't hear the opening announcements. Well, I volunteered you, Brad, to buy a new speaker system for this place.
Oh, I actually did hear that.
Oh, did you on the way in?
Yeah. How scratchy was that?
It reminds me, I got to say it, of the Peanuts cartoons where the teacher has that voice and you can't make out what she's saying, but she's trying to talk to the kids. Exactly.
Yeah, that's a good comparison.
Analogy.
Right? Yeah, analogy.
You're a Salem State graduate. I'll help you with your words.
Hey, comparison works too.
Good point. Shanahan, she of the three-point maker, 3 times so far. Right side for Balfour. Balfour can't come up. There's no way. Moore outside, driving.
Wow.
Marsh, nice stuff. But yeah. No, turns it around for Scalabrini. She waits and slows it down. They're in I'm looking at a zone, but it's a zone that isn't very tight. No gets fouled. They're in a zone, but, you know, CCA isn't a loose zone. They're really not tracking people that well.
No.
Catherine Marvulo is assisted by Tony Marvulo. And I'm looking down there, and I imagine they're related, but I don't know if they're what they are, and I'm not going to guess. All I know is you don't see a lot of Marvulos coaching a team, so they must be related.
Right.
No.
Maybe father-son, maybe. I mean, father-daughter.
I didn't want to correct you.
Hey,
No.
you can't assume genders.
I don't want to do anything. 34-18, 2 minutes to go in the quarter. I'll get you out of that one, Brad.
Thank you.
I got, by the way, period and quarter on the scoreboard. I got an answer for you.
Okay.
I figured it out. Shanahan feeds inside to Balfour. Balfour's got to drive on Scalabrini and show her something. Doesn't work. And it'll be black ball. Cape Cod Academy in black and white. And is that navy blue?
It's navy blue.
It is navy blue, yeah. I'm always off on that. Raiders in their home whites with blue trim. Moore. For Marsh. Nice handoff. Shanahan.
Yeah.
Here she comes baseline. Shanahan
Oh.
outside. Marsh. Oh, she should have popped it. Moore. In and out. Marsh had a three-pointer. Didn't want to take it. $1:26 to go in the quarter. Driving inside. Feed to nobody. And it comes to the other team.
I think
Marsh.
I think O'Neal might have made a defensive play on that.
Balfour driving against Scalabrini. Good matchup. Shoots and gets fouled by Scalabrini. Foul called on Spalding, actually, her second. 1:12 to go in the quarter. 2 shots.
Ooh.
Balfour and Moore, the 2 seniors here, and they're both captains.
Look at the long pass down the floor. Oh, what a defensive play.
Mavis O'Neal with the steal. Balfour waits back outside. Marsh feeds inside to the wrong team.
Yeah, Drew with a great steal right there, right back.
Hassar, who's made some nice defensive plays in the second quarter. Slowing it down. Scalabini's not going to shoot from there. Maybe next year she will. Coming inside and fouled. Marsh with a lazy foul, really. She just wasn't even playing the ball. She just bumped the player. That'll put a 1-and-1 for Avery O'Connell, the younger, the 10th grader.
Allie Mooring coming in for number 13, Jenna Marsh.
She was the tough name for me. I couldn't do anything with Mooring to try and learn her name. I mean, the only Mooring I know about is down at the dock.
Right.
But I couldn't make the connection. So I keep looking at my roster. Oh, yeah, it's Mooring. She makes the first. 42 seconds to go in the half. We'll take a break. School vacation week, no halftime show. In case you were wondering. Nope. Outside for no. Feeds Scalabrini, turns around, shoots over the defender. Ball comes into Drew Hassar's hands. 28 seconds to go in the quarter.
You know what? We should organize the halftime shows.
Should we?
I think so.
Let me know when it's ready. Avery O'Connell, 18 seconds on the game clock. Shoots off balance. Nope. Rebound. Spalding loses it. 12 seconds. Shot clock off. Bringing it up is Balfour.
6,
5. Shanahan.
3.
More Shanahan. Shanahan waits. Oh, I don't.
Wow!
Oh, my gosh!
She passed it in the net.
You know, Brad, that's exactly what she did. She threw a line drive football pass at the net. And I'm thinking, what in the world? She was so desperate. She had a defender in her face, and she made it. 35-21, a definite football score, Brad.
Right.
That's one you don't see every day.
No, I like Shanahan's game, too. I was saying that a little bit earlier, but
she's got at least 12.
Makes me like it even more.
All on threes. Turnovers in the half, 14 for the visitors, 12 for the home team. We'll be back momentarily. This is the Dover-Sherborn Cable TV.
I'm Senator Ed Markey, and I want to talk to you today about something that's really important to communities all across Massachusetts, and that's cable access television stations, public, educational, and government channels, also known as PEG, give viewers critical information about what's going on in their communities, and they offer an important platform for every local resident to have their voice heard. From Falmouth to Framingham, from Pittsfield to Provincetown, local access television serves as our 21st century town squares where the issues of the day are discussed and people's voices can be heard. With 220 PEG organizations in Massachusetts alone producing anywhere from 20 to 100 hours per week of programming for each one of those stations, these channels connect us to our communities and they enrich our lives. These channels monitor local city council meetings. They receive the latest news from nearby college campuses. They relay critical emergency alerts. And throughout this ongoing pandemic, local access channels are using their reach into our living rooms to help keep us safe and connected. From sharing updates and information on COVID-19 in each individual community, to streaming virtual graduation ceremonies and concerts, we owe our PEG stations a tremendous debt of gratitude for the public service they provide during this difficult time. But despite their service, these critical community television stations are at risk. In 2019, the Federal Communications Commission, the FCC, proposed a new rule that would change the regulations, and it will allow cable companies to shirk their obligations to the communities where they operate. Every single community in Massachusetts. Because you see, currently, local governments are allowed to require cable companies to meet demonstrated community needs by providing contributions that benefit schools, public safety buildings, and community television stations. Yet the FCC's proposal would allow cable companies to assign a value to public access channels and then subtract that amount and the value the company places on any other in-kind contributions it makes from the normal fees that that company owes. In short, the community stations are left carrying an unfair burden, an unjust burden, at a time when local newspapers and other sources of local information are struggling. Now is the time when we should be exploring ways to expand, not subtract, from ways that residents can learn about their communities. This access to information is worth protecting. And that's why I am reintroducing the Protecting Community Television Act legislation that would ensure that community television channels receive the resources they need to educate, to inform local residents. My bill will ensure that in this era of increased media consolidation and globalization, that the public, educational, and government channels that lift up local voices and air programming most relevant to you and your family's lives are preserved. The movement across Massachusetts and the country is growing and echoing this call. And together, we're saying loud and clear that community television must be preserved. So thank you for your support. Thank you for tuning in. And thank you to what the PEG channels do for every community every single day. We have to fight to protect it. It's at the heart of democracy. It's at the heart of ensuring that every voice has a way in the community to be heard. So I'm with you. Let's win this battle. Thank you for everything that you're doing.
Searching for greatness in a sea of the dying and shameless, a sea of the aimless. I don't wanna be one of the nameless. I'ma wake up with the mindset that one day I'm gonna make it, and I don't think I'll be fine if I don't break my limitations. Don't try to stop me, I exist to write my own story.
Bruce Glazer, Brad Crandall, Cam Crandall, Elsa, and Sebastian, Debbie Glazer, back here at Homeschool Gymnasium for Dover-Sherborn. We hope you're enjoying our live stream, all thousands of you watching this game. minus a few. Raiders lead at halftime by a football score of 5 touchdowns to 3 for the opposition, otherwise known as 35-21. Raiders will bring it up using the right-hand basket for the second half. Visitors should go the other way. O'Connell for 2. Bling. And the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be navy blue ball. So once again, Bellingham is the only team that we know that wears solid black that we play, right?
Yes, I'm pretty sure. You put me on the spot on that one.
Yeah. I think all our Ames in Easton is black and orange.
Yeah, because I do recall seeing another team wearing black.
Inside feed to Marsh. He misses it. And so I think a defensive play by O'Connell on that. Now they're putting some pressure on, which is a smart idea. Scalabrini into the forecourt. Scalabrini fakes, comes in, drives, bounces it off. Marsh, it'll be white ball. Girls who play for the Seahawks, as Brad said earlier, they're all over the Cape.
Yeah.
Falmouth, Sandwich, Yarmouth, Osterville, Chatham, Marston Mills, Mashpee. O'Connell stuffed inside by Moore. Good play by Scalabrini coming inside for the ball. Cross court to Canty. Back to Scalabrini, not her shot. Feeds inside. Nice play. Scary. Falling away, couldn't make it work. O'Connell, another rebound. 3 shots, nothing. They still got the ball. Force inside, ball bounds. It'll be navy blue ball.
Yeah, so Scary's opportunity there was blocked by Kalea Moore.
Oh, did she actually block it?
Yeah, she did.
Okay, that shot was way off, yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't miss those usually.
Marsh,
So,
driving past her bench. Marsh she doesn't know what she's doing with the ball.
No.
She drove in and didn't know what to do with it.
Yeah, she drove in and was looking for the pass the whole time, you know, like when she had the shot.
Once again, that's part of being a freshman and going against a lot of older, more experienced players. You're unsure.
It's true. It's that confidence that we were talking about earlier in the year.
Yeah. Both the boys and girls from Dover-Sherborn are in the tournament, and this CCA team not having a good go of it, that's for sure. They have to win this game to qualify. And they've been outscored by 14. Make that 16 as we go through the third quarter.
Yeah, Hannah Scary threading the needle there, finding Hill open under the basket.
Next week, last week of February, first week of March, we'll have to start the tournament, I'm sure. I don't know if the boys will get a bye in the first round, preliminaries, no idea. But the girls should be playing next week, hopefully a home game. And the boys should have at least 1, if not more, home games.
We might have to start traveling for some of these, Bruce.
Yep, Marsh, nice bucket.
Imagine if we have to travel a bunch for both the teams. That'd be great.
That'd be awesome. Hey, there's 6 people in the stands from Cape Cod. They doubled it. 2-shot foul. And with our 6 million viewers, whoa, that adds to it, doesn't it? I'll be at 600 million by the time the game's over.
There you go.
What I say is it's quality over quantity, Brad.
It's true.
Unless we have minus viewers. Canty averages 5 points a game.
We do have a lot of people looking at our Instagram, though. Oh, what a steal here from Hannah. Oh.
Hannah Scary. She's missed 2, but she won't give up.
Oh,
nice steal.
my goodness.
You got a 2-on-1, and you get the ball taken away from you. Not good. Hills drives. O'Connell stuffed by Balfour. Balfour came all the way down the floor to block the shot.
Wow. Good effort there. And what a steal there from Scalabrini.
Speaking of her, Eliana back out deep to Reese. Reese maintains her dribble for Hannah for 2.
Wide open.
No, they say 3.
Yep, she was over the line.
I thought she was over the line, but what do I know?
Your foot was over. No, your foot was on the line.
Hannah averages 11 points per game. She causes 3 turnovers per game, and she's a 50% shooter, and that is excellent.
Yeah, she's an outstanding player.
Down low. Now, here's the problem. Yes, that's what you got to do. The problem for Moore is she's automatically down low, and she's looking to feed off instead of going to the basket.
Yeah.
She's not a tall girl, but she's got some drive into her, I'm sure.
Yeah, she does.
Look, nice down low, knocked away, and a foul on, I believe, the aforementioned Moore.
I thought it was on Belfour. 2-0, yep.
Okay, let's try to fake it. They were both down there, but it is the 3rd foul on Balfour. And if she fouls out, it's going to be it may be a calamity for Cape Cod Academy.
Nice vocabulary.
Hills. And once again, my wife tries to remind me, we've got a sparse crowd, and if I talk too loud, they're all going to stare at me and start throwing things.
It's happened before.
Don't tell me to bring it down. She's right, though. Missed. Scalabrini to Hills. She thought about the 3. Nice steal.
Shanahan, sticking with it.
Good play, Mavis. Mavis drives, puts it up, and nothing.
Oh.
I feel.
She wasn't rewarded. I know, I feel for her too because
Mavis O'Neill, her team down by 20. She had to get that point, and she didn't.
She's young too.
Yep, she's the freshman. I don't know if I've ever seen a 7th grader in a game before. Could happen tonight. Hills outside. Boom!
What a shot. Erica Hills for 3.
He doubled the score, 46-23, Raiders. Shanahan, tip back to her. Whoop! Stays in the hands. Feed inside. Balfour pulls it down on an errant pass. Bounce inside. Nice feed. Marsh! And a foul. Jenna Marsh will go to the line.
Great play there.
Jenna, another freshman. So you got Mavis O'Neill, an 8th grader. Marsh is a freshman. Balfour's a senior. Where did, oh, she's out. Number 3, Mooring is a sophomore.
Sophomore.
Shanahan missed. She's a freshman. Young team except for Balfour, the senior. Scary. Good.
So you probably know this. I sure don't. Why are they called sophomore and junior? Like senior makes sense. Freshman makes sense. Sophomore and
just
junior?
because. Marsh.
Just because. I love it.
Mooring. Marsh trying to feed it inside.
Was a nice
Balfour
pass,
just
too.
walked and nobody saw it. Nice bucket. She got it. She definitely walked before she dribbled.
Yeah.
But the official was out of the play, actually. But the guy on our right here, he should have seen it. I thought she walked. But they don't care what I say.
Well,
Scalabrini, nice feed to Hills. Stops, waits, turns it around. Scalabrini hooks it across court. Drew Hassar. No good. Rebound. Hills goes off 13, and it'll be white ball.
You know what? You know, Balfour's got those lovely locks, the blonde locks. So that's probably what the ref was looking at. Missed the walk.
Ball goes back in play. Scary. Got it.
Oh, good shot there.
I swear she was inside the 3. Or maybe that's where she came down. I thought she took the shot inside the 3. But, I mean, regardless, it's 57-21 no matter what I think. Marsh and her team know they're in big trouble. Back to Marsh. Marsh brings it outside. She's looking for someone to feed. They don't move around well. They just almost like they're on pivots in a position, and they stay there.
And with this defense, you have to move.
You do. Mooring loses the ball to Hannah Scary.
Yeah.
Scary over midcourt. Scary driving. Scary
Got a lane.
up for a hook. Tries to draw the foul. Doesn't. Finish up and boing, 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 out. Rebound, a foul. And going to the line will be Erica Hills.
Yeah, Jenna Marsh, number 13, able to defend Scary pretty well on that play.
All right, I'm going to be quiet now.
I know, this is where it's embarrassing.
I don't want them throwing things. Makes the first.
Yeah, nice shot. And I know coming in for Hannah Scary.
Nice shooting by Hills.
Textbook shooting right there, and she's going to get a break to drink some Gatorade or water because Avery O'Connell is coming in.
And Kaleja Moore comes back in, the senior captain, returns, and Allie Mooring comes out. Shanahan. Marsh driving with a hard dribble. Outside, Balfour fakes. I thought she'd take the three, but didn't feel comfortable. Turn around by Moore, no good. Moore's got a good shot, but she doesn't finish it very well.
Yeah.
She's got a nice jump, a nice movement with her hand going for the shot. It just doesn't go
I think
in.
she's only made one of those.
That's right, yeah. It was nice when she made it.
Yeah, it was good.
Foul against Shanahan. I love this official. He calls it out. He just, boy, he's loud, but he's good. I like that. He doesn't just put four fingers up and make believe you, and you have to guess what he's saying.
Look who's coming in the game right now. Mari Hughes, number 20 for Scalabrini.
53-27. 1.5 minutes to go in the half. Third quarter, rather. Hassar. Feed inside from No.
Ooh, stolen.
Jennifer Hughes stolen away. Here comes number 4, Shanahan. Shanahan waits, has two people on her. Goes outside. Now.
Balfour. Oh.
Too short. I've watched some footage on Huddle of Cape Cod Academy, and no, they're not a great shooting team. It's just what it is.
No,
I
yeah.
think they just got to score more points than the opponent, and they have 9 times this season, but this 10th win they need is not going well.
Who's their leading scorer, Shanahan?
I don't know. I can't. I got to tell you a story about that, too. Cape Cod shot by No. Shot. Rebound to Hughes. She's double-teamed, and she gets hacked. I went to the Cape Cod Times, and they show you all these pictures of the Cape Cod team. But when I went for the summary of the game they played, you got to pay for it. Do you want a 2-year subscription? How about this? No. I got to pay for a 2-year subscription to get scoring results from one game.
Gosh, I know.
No, thank you.
To add to the list of subscriptions that everyone has.
That everyone doesn't need. Balfour's out. I think Mavis O'Neill came in. Ball in the backcourt. Is that a violation? No, it's tipped. Nope. Backcourt violation.
What do they do with that subscription money anyways? I want to know.
Well, you know, I think it was $22 for 2 years. That's not bad.
Yeah.
What am I going to do with it?
Too much.
Every time Cape Cod plays, I'll look for the scoreboard.
Yeah, there you go.
Shanahan, nice feed inside. Moore. Moore doesn't drive.
What excellent defense.
Mavis to Moore. Stuffed and fouled by Hughes.
Oh, to the line.
Don't forget, with half a minute to go in this quarter, we'll be back for the tournament for coming weeks. Hopefully we can cover all of the long tournament for both girls and boys. Last week, the girls and boys in Division 3 each was rated right around number 5. It's changed because of what's happened in the past week, but I'm sure they're still right around the 5th mark. And should each have a home game coming up soon, which will be a lot of fun. Moore.
Yes.
Doesn't get the carom. Shanahan has the tip.
No.
She flies to the floor. They say she kept her
What
pivot
a
foot.
pass.
Foul on number 41, O'Connell.
She makes a bullet pass from the ground. Love to see it. Some arm strength or whatever. Shoulder strength, I don't know.
It's not that Cape Cod is not a good team, but they're playing a superior team up to this juncture.
Yeah.
And it shows. Mavis feeding to Shanahan. She drives. And great defense by No. Finished off by Moore.
Oh, good finish there.
53-29, 5 seconds to go. Driving.
1. Hassar. Oh, almost. Well, excellent quarter there for DS.
You looked like you had somewhere to go. I expected you to get up and walk out. Where you going, Brad? All right, so quarter by quarter, CCA has 10, 11, and 8 for their 29 points. DS has 15, I'm sorry, 20, 15, and 18 for their 53 points. The turnovers are even after 3 quarters. I mean, in the third quarter, 5 and 5 each. The totals are 19 turnovers for visitors, and Dover-Sherborn has 17. Debbie Glazer, our lovely statistician.
Thank you, Deb. And she brought cookies
She
today.
brought cookies today and told me to keep quiet.
And they're delicious. Delicious cookies, Debbie.
You should sell them. You should have sold them at halftime.
She could sell her paintings and cookies.
Yeah, the school would love that.
Yes. Sebastian Hussar doing Instagram.
You mean Adam Ant?
Yes, Adam Ant. Our Instagram is DS Cable TV. One word. Follow us. We'll give you a follow back.
We appreciate you watching our live stream of Dover-Sherborn girls basketball. Brad Crandall, Bruce Glazer here. And coming back on the floor after a brief respite to put the ball in play is Mackenzie Balfour. 8 minutes to go in the season for the Seahawks. And let's see, if they scored 29 points and shut out Dover-Sherborn this quarter, the Seahawks would win by 5. I don't see that happening, but they've got to make some kind of comeback. Inside, Moore. I don't know what she's doing. Outside. Marsh, baseline, Moore. Got it!
Hey, more heating up now.
Up the floor to Hills. CCA back in their zone. Looks more like are they playing man? Girl, whatever you want to call it. 1-2-2 zone, it looks like. Inside Scalabrini.
Oh.
Scalabrini didn't really know what she had in front of her when she turned around, lost the ball.
It was
Drive
Belfoot.
by Marsh, ball goes out of bounds.
Yeah, Hannah Scary with great back-checking ability because she's quick and she just got a hand in there to knock the ball loose.
You said back checking.
It's kind of like a back check.
You see ice down there somewhere? Shanahan, and she gets fouled. I like this young lady. The 9th grader, she'll get better. Probably taller too.
I know. I announced too much hockey.
Are we doing forechecking next?
I know.
So quarter and period, right, on the scoreboard?
Yes.
The scoreboard always says what period you're in. The reason, Brad, I figured it out, is because no matter what you play on this floor, it's a universal scoreboard. Period always works. Quarter may not always work. I can't think of a reason it wouldn't, but period is so much more universal, and that's got to be the reason.
Gotcha.
Mavis to Balfour. Balfour shoots. It looked more like a pass, but when the ball got in the air, it was a shot.
Mm-hmm. I think the Seahawks haven't really been able to get in a rhythm this game.
Yeah. Scary. They go the other way. Got to finish this one, young lady. Marsh, 1-on-2.
I always thought their mascot, too, was like a seagull. I didn't know it was Seahawks.
Are you seeing a mascot?
No, I mean, that's their school mascot, I'm sure. It's the Seahawk.
Well, Seattle Seahawks have a bird?
Yeah.
So I guess they have a bird. Oh, yeah, look at their emblem here on your roster. It's a bird.
Yep. Just think it should be a seagull.
My wife goes, of course it is. It's a bird. It's a Seahawk. What do you expect other than a bird? Could you sit a little farther away down there, maybe? What's the difference between a seagull and a Seahawk? Different species of bird.
Thank you, Debbie.
People up there could use company.
Debbie bringing the facts here.
She's just being a smarty peanuts. I don't need that. I'm going to go sit on top of the microphone box. Move away. Timeout, 6:34 to go in the contest. Coach going over plays now for the Seahawks. I mean, okay, are they going to score 21 points in this quarter? That's what they need to tie the game. Actually, at halftime, they had 21 points, so you're talking about a huge comeback victory.
Yeah.
Balfour back on the floor with her team.
Thinking the Raiders should be able to sail their way to a victory if they just continue to do what they've been doing all game.
Presses on. Hills has it for Reese. O'Connell drive in the middle. Brings it around. Throws it up and gets it.
Nice play.
It's the way you start off a timeout.
I want to see Shanahan do another pass right in the basket.
That was amazing,
that was
wasn't
nice.
it, halftime? Wow. That's one you want to see a replay on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Baseline. Rebound by O'Connell. She fights for the ball.
Oh,
They could have had a jump ball there, but they don't. Look at this breakaway for Hills. They're coming after her. Hills lays it up and in.
smooth layup.
Yeah, 57-32. Quarter-century lead for the Raiders. Balfour's not an outside shooter. She's had 3 looks, and she won't take them. Mavis O'Neill. Back outside of Marsh. You know something? They got a bench. They should use it more. Whoa. Crash and foul on Canty. You know, I've seen them use 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. They've used 7 players. Okay. And they stopped using Cioletta. So now they're using 6 players. And in the first half of the game I watched on online, they only used 6 plays and a half. And I'm thinking, how do you do that for an entire game? Or for an entire half?
Yeah.
And sub, you got to show a different look.
Yeah, we haven't even seen Mooring out there either.
No, Mooring's not back out there, is she?
Nope. And then we found out another thing about moorings. It's
We did?
Yeah, it's what keeps the hockey net on the blue ice there.
She what?
It keeps the hockey net in the
Oh,
crease.
the mooring.
moorings.
Not the lady, but the piece of
yes.
support. Like a stake that
Yes,
goes into the
exactly.
ice. Nothing to do with the basketball player. I want to clarify that. Shanahan for the bomb. Rebound. O'Connell. This basketball team could do some hurt in the tournament.
I'm hoping they do.
Canty
Ooh,
gets.
foul.
Moore just stuck her hand in and just slowed it down like a chop
Yeah.
foul. 32's got some fouls, doesn't she? Let's see. Her third.
She's strong.
From now on, both teams on a foul will be at least 1-1. A palindrome, Brad. 4:34 to go in the game. Palindrome, Debbie. Say 4:34. You taught me that. She's trying to say no, but she knows I'm right. Nice save by Spalding. Canty. Scalabrini underneath. Back to Canty. She has 2 brothers who play basketball at a private school. Spalding can't finish it, and
She gets fouled and brought to the line.
Canty shooting 2. I want this official for all the games.
I don't know, right?
Very few can you hear as loud as he is, and he's very, very effective. Drew Hassar in for
Scary.
That'll be her last regular season playtime. 4:19 to go.
Nice shooting.
59-32, 4:19, clock moving. Maybe their coach is a first-year coach, and she's going to gain by experience. I don't know. But I'm sorry, you got a lot of players on that bench.
Yeah, I know.
They would love to get in. This game is pretty much over. 4 minutes to go.
I really wish they would have,
Yeah.
Bruce, because it's they made the long trip.
Yeah, they did.
It's like put them in the game.
1, 2, 3, 4, 7 players on the bench, and I'd say 5 of them have not seen any floor.
You don't even know what you're working with. Maybe she knows a little more than we do, but
8 players on the bench. I apologize. And you're telling me 1 or 2 of them can't at least get some time?
oh, they could.
Breakaway for Hills.
They could and they should.
And I'll tell you something on that basket. Hills is tired. Balfour is tired. She just came out. She's back. No, she's out there.
She's been out there like the whole game.
Moore is tired.
Yep. And Shanahan, who knows? She seems like she could run all day, but
Probably could.
she's probably tired.
Marsh gets it out to Mavis O'Neill for Belfour. I think Belfour may have 2 points in this entire game. Shakes her head. She's been off the whole game.
Yeah, and that's going to be frustrating, you know.
Avery on no, and I lost one. Hughes come back in, and Scalabrini comes out along with Hills and I think Canty. No starters in the game for the Raiders. Now, when the home team clears the bench, shot by no, overshot, then the visiting coach goes, I know what I'll do. I'll get 5 new players in. Nobody moving off the bench.
Yeah.
Inside Shanahan. Oh, she's a good player, but the ball spins and comes out. No with the rebound. Up the floor for Avery O'Connell.
Avery O'Connell, yeah.
Nice.
Hey.
Hughes with a bucket. Defense yelling out their calls. They just know who they got, and they're staying tight.
Oh, Coach Marvulo's bringing out Skyoletta, number 11's.
She's already played.
I know.
Scioletti, Glass is coming back in, but that's it.
Yeah, I know. Come on. Bruce and I, not impressed.
Well, another 2 minutes to go in the game, Brad.
Yeah, I want to see. We were hoping to see the 7th grader, you know.
It's the last game of the season.
Come on.
No.
Well, now I guess now we know why only 3 people, or only a few, are in the stands.
Maybe. I don't know. $1:35 to go. Hughes gets fouled. Jump ball? Okay. Jump ball. And we're going the other way.
Only the family of the ones that play are here on the away team.
Well, I would expect that in a long trip anyways. I can't get you to go to Millis or Medway, so I mean, can you imagine coming up for the game?
I went to Millis.
You went to Medway for a football game. Yes, you
went to both those places.
Yeah, but I invited you for a basketball game, and I think you went out of town.
Because we weren't wanted over there.
we
were wanted.
We were in Millis, and we had to drive through a couple of towns. I said, Debbie, I'm ducking my head. Pop. Balfour, no good. Balfour again, no good. She'll go to the line. Now, it's 1:11 to go, and a coach should turn to her bench and say, let's clear everybody off the bench.
Put in your subs. I feel like screaming it.
I don't get it. Brad, one way to motivate a team for next season is give them some playing time.
I know. Because
you're not going to change the outcome.
You're right. You know, it's funny that you say that because there's a time when I was on the basketball team, and hold on, I'll say it after this. And I worked in practice, and I was good. And the coach didn't like me, never played me. So I did one season, I was done.
Yep.
I was like, yeah, no chance I'm playing for this guy again.
Nice steal. Moore hooks it. Hooks it to Shanahan. Come on, shoot. Back out to Belfour. Under a minute to go in the game. Ball bounces around. White shirt has it. No.
Whoa.
Yeah, okay, it's a tie-up. It's white ball. They don't want to call any fouls. They want the game to get over with. It's a 30-point differential. Oh, sorry, 28. They don't want to slow this game down for anything. So up the floor comes Avery, who does look somewhat like her sister.
Yeah, a little bit.
A couple of years younger. Avery, hassled by Balfour. Stolen.
Nice play from Avery.
Stolen back. Now stolen back again. Flip pass. That's just a crazy pass. No, the other way. 27 seconds. Across the floor. Misguided missile. Comes over to Balfour. She looks up, sees the season ending. Under 20 seconds to go. This could be the last shot of the regular season here at the gym. 11 seconds. Outside Balfour skims the rim, and that'll be the ball game.
Yes, it will be, Bruce. And what a game it was for DS. They end up winning this game 63-35.
And defense was great, but one of the things that you got to wonder about is 35. I mean, CCA had 6 points in the fourth quarter.
I know.
The home team had 10. They didn't need any points in the fourth quarter, really. Teams shake hands as the season ends. Final turnovers are even, 22-22. Even the turnovers, didn't make a big difference in this game, but DS is such a more powerful, experienced, confident Brad. I didn't see confident from the visiting team. Final score, you heard it from Brad as they shut the scoreboard off before I can blink. We thank you for watching final season's game cable cast and live stream. For everybody on the crew, I'm Bruce Glazer saying so long, everyone.